Good morning, junk lovers. Josh here with JM Junk on a beautiful Friday morning. Still cleaning out my sinuses. I had a little cold from last week. We went to Mexico, and our room had like horrible heating and air, and so the kids' living room bed area was freezing cold, and mine and my wife's room was like hot. Like the vents were just not proportionate. The AC was all coming out the living room, like nothing out of the bedroom. So walking to and from and coming in from outside, you know, when it was 100 degrees out there with humidity, man, it messed up my throat. Fantastic time, beautiful time, but got a little sick, which sucked. But we've worked every day this week. I haven't slowed down. Don't let my guys see weakness, right? Gotta get the jobs done. So we've been slammed this week. We've been doing 5 to 10 jobs every day, but we're picking up a lot of same day work. And I've kind of figured out that if I don't overbook myself every day and schedule, you know, 6 to 10 jobs, that I'm able to pick up more work, which works if I have a lot of people calling for that. This morning, we have a demolition job. We're taking out a deck, we're taking out a shade cover, and an above ground pool that is 2 feet in the ground. It's already been emptied, so that's gonna be a pretty easy process for us. But we're gonna be taking it all out, and I will be shooting video of that. Once we get on site, I'll show you kind of what all we're working with. What is up, guys? We're here. Check it out. So I got the guys here with me, and what Mario's doing is he's pulling out all the frame. We're detaching this piece. So I'm gonna fold this piece up and cut it up. We're taking that piece first. I'm gonna drop it off at a metal shop. That's about half a load, maybe a little bit more. And then we're gonna come back for all this. And I'll leave the guys here to detach and carry it over to the truck right there. And then we got a little bit in the garage that we gotta do, but these are the 2 demo pieces that we got. And it's not big. It's like a shelter. It's a shade. And then this little deck, it's not concreted in, so that's super exciting. So we'll be taking this bad boy apart. It's actually in like perfect condition, so it's kind of sad, but that's okay. She needs it gone, but it's not too bad. So we'll be demoing this, demoing that, and taking this apart. Yeah, so that's what we got. I'll take it after. Once we're done, we'll go from there. So I am pulling out of the pool job. All I have back there are all of the metals. We have a metal shop that's actually pretty close by here, and then there was a bunch of random things that we're also taking that was metal. So I'm gonna make a trip to the metal shop. It's about 3/4 of a load, and then hopefully we can fit everything else into the empty load. The landfills are a lot further, so I'm hoping that with us doing this, you know, section of it, the metals first, that it alleviates some time and we make it happen. Sorry, trying to fit by the trucks here. Garbage man. Yeah, so sorry, that was a little chaotic. I think I went on someone's grass a little bit. Yeah, so I'm heading over to the metal shop. I left my guys here. They're gonna be demoing the ring and breaking it down into sections that'll fit in my trailer. And then they're gonna start on the shade. And hopefully I should be back by then. If not, then they're gonna start on the deck. And they're pulling everything to a location that we can easily load into the trailer. So I had another video that talked about efficiencies. You know, if you got multiple loads, you got one person that's driving and you got 2 people that are working, you never leave one person behind. Lots of reasons for that, guys. Lots of reasons. You always got to leave pairs at the minimum. Sorry, this is bouncing everywhere. Pairs at the minimum. And there's safety involved on the work side of things. Customers, You know, if a customer blames your individual for something, you got no grounds to stand on. Just lots of safety issues if they get injured, you know, and they keep each other accountable, right? Like there's a lot of employees that in this industry that would probably just take a nap for an hour and work for 30 minutes. And you know, so it's accountability, it's safety on the job site and for the customer and for your employees. It's just, it makes things easier, smarter. You wouldn't want to do it any other way for liability issues. But I trust them with the power tools. They should be able to get everything. We did the difficult part that required 3 people. The rest really only requires 2 people. So I'm going to drop the metal off, go to Home Depot to get some more blades. We cut the aluminum with PVC blades, because that's what we always got, right? We never have metal blades. What do we need metal blades for? That burnt through a few blades. So I gotta go replace those real quick, but the Home Depot is like a block away from the metal shop, so super easy, not a difficult thing. I haven't been able to shoot any videos because my throat. Now I'm good though. I'm all right. I just gotta keep it wet. That's what she said. Just kidding. Sorry. Oh shoot. Yeah, so been busy all week. And it was funny, like the afternoon jobs, I would be tired and sore, and we would come in from like 100 degrees outside, you know, high humidity, to 72 degree house that's dry, and it would jack me up, and I would start like tickling and scratching. I couldn't breathe, and I would be like crying, faces red. I'm like, sorry customer. Like, can't catch my breath until I go outside, drink some water, and then I'm good after that. But man, I did that twice in front of customers. That is so embarrassing, because I hold myself to a very high standard on professionalism. So when I'm over there hacking a lung up in someone's house and I'm crying and my face is red, that is far from professional in my book. They may understand, but it doesn't matter, because that's not professional to me. Happened twice, man. All right, guys, and we're back. So Mario and Corbin have everything over here. The only thing that's left over there are the posts, but I'm having them load this up. All that brush over there filling in the gaps. The decks have boards underneath and really good screws, so we're not going to take the screws off or demo it smaller. See those? Those suckers are so good. Very high quality. So we're going to be filling it in and then fill it in with the brush. See how we got high ridges? We're going to put all the brush in between, and it'll smash it down every one we put in there. So we're trying to get this load to fit into, all of this to fit into one load. So we got to kind of consolidate. The posts are a pain in the butt though. They're not concreted in. Here, I'll show you guys in a minute. They're not concreted in, but they're like 6 feet deep. And if you know anything about Texas soil, it's clay. It's hard, it's so hard. There's the pool. There's a lot of water in there once all the everything's gone. Go swimming, anybody? Yeah. There was a million spiders in there. I thought I was gonna die. So what we're doing, like this one, we dug down 2 feet, we cut it, and we buried the rest. So this is a foot. I still gotta dig probably another 8 to 10 inches. And this stuff is heavy and sticky. It's gross. But we gotta do that to all of these. Oh, there's a lot of them. To get them out, and or at least hide them enough that they're not gonna pop out above ground. So while they're loading over there, I'm digging. So gonna be fun, guys. I'll shoot an after when we're done. So far we've been on site for about 2 hours. Of course I had to go pick up stuff and recycle the metals, but they got almost everything done while I was gone, except for the poles, and the manpower's here now. Woo, let's do this. So I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. All right, guys, so we're done with that that pool demo job. I didn't take an after video. It took us about 2.5 hours, and I estimated about 2, and we were starving, so we had to get some food before we went to our next job, and we were running out of time a little bit. So went to go get some street tacos. Man, they were so good. It was this little hole in the wall Mexican restaurant. Oh, it was so good, so good. But yeah, we finished that one out. We went to go get some food, went and did another job, went to the landfill, and then we had another curbside. I said I was gonna try to shoot them all together. When I'm hustling, man, I don't have time to be taking videos. It's really a chore taking videos when I'm just trying to go because we got a tight schedule. So fortunately, it's like 2 o'clock right now. We're done for the day. I just dropped the guys off and wanted to do a little recap on the videos. Knocked it out for that lady. Like I said, it took us about 2.5 hours. It would have taken longer had I not been able to leave the 2 guys there, because when I came back, pretty much everything was already demoed. So when I pulled up for the second load, the guys loaded it all up, and I went and I dug out the posts, and we were done. So we did a quick little cleanup, took payment, everything was good. Super easy job, wasn't difficult. We did have to postpone it a few times due to the rain. You saw it was a pool, right? Something I want to talk to you guys about is learning how to value your time. So starting off running a business, you have a lot of time, and you know, you're able to do little things all the time, and all the little details. And as your time gets consumed by family, for the business, church, whatever it is, the less time you'll have, and you'll have to learn how to focus your time where it's most important, and learn a balance too, right? So something that I do is I delegate pretty often, particularly with the business, because a lot of the things can be systemized, and so I put those off, right? So my wife, slowly but surely, Melissa, she's taking more and more on as her time allows, and as we want babysitters and stuff like that. We're creating efficiencies, and we're hiring people to take pressures off of us. So that's kind of how we're creating more time, right? We're paying people for their time to take duties off from our shoulders. So the more your time is requested, the higher the value is. So for me, like when I go out to do jobs, I charge premium because I know the quality of service, the thoroughness, and the community. Everything that I offer is worth a premium in junk removal. Now when I get off the truck, I think our prices might adjust a little bit, just to, you know, you provide this level of service, and not saying I can't train guys to be there, but we all know owners will work harder, work faster, and work smarter than an employee. We all know that. It's a fact. To think anything else is just not thinking. So you have to lower the standard, right? I have to charge this to justify putting my time towards something. Does that make sense? So when you first start off, you know, you have more time. Your time is always valuable, but the less time you have, because everybody's pulling you which way, you gotta do SEO, you gotta post on social media, you gotta edit videos, you gotta do all of this stuff, do the invoicing, do the bookkeeping, you only have so much time, and you have to hire around that to create more time. So with me going out on jobs, when I go out on a job, I go to the bigger jobs that we're charging more on to justify me going out there. The more dangerous jobs, the jobs that require a little bit more thought process, experience. So when I go out there, we charge a little bit more. You know, and so something a lot of people are doing right now is trying to figure out how to create more value with their time, get more jobs every day, you know, be efficient and fill their time with work, with all of these things that you have to do while running a business. And that is the hardest thing. You know, there's a lot of people that are joining our industry right now. The market is great. There's a lot of stimulus money out there. We've all seen it that we've had a slightly different clientele over the last 5-6 months. And it's people that are just willing to, people that have money, willing to spend it because it's free, right? They didn't earn it. It's out of the norm for them. And so I've noticed a slight different, small percentage of different clientele. And, you know, that's awesome. But there's also false success with that. Another thing is the housing market is crazy right now. People are moving. So if a large amount of your jobs are people coming and going, what happens if the housing market crashes? What do you do? So where's your niche at? You know, we do a lot of moving. We're in tight with a lot of realtors, property managers, title companies, everything. So, you know, that's a big portion of our business. The next biggest portion is repeat customers. So hopefully we're able to maintain that. So that's something that I've thought about is if the market crashes or the market slows down for the housing, how's that going to affect us? It's going to affect us quite a bit. So I have to make sure I accommodate for that, think about it, and try to plan to adjust accordingly. So I'm trying to buy trucks. I can't find trucks. The whole situation's going crazy right now. It's hard to invest when you can't find the people, you can't find the trucks, you can't find the equipment. Prices are through the roof. Like, oh my gosh, my bank accounts are fat, but I got nothing to spend it on. It's driving me crazy. Anyways, if you guys haven't tried this, check that out. Dude, it is so good. It's delicious. I don't drink a lot of sweet drinks, but whenever I sweat out like gallons, I usually buy one of these along with like 20 bottles of water that I slam. And we always got an ice chest with ice every morning. I freeze water bottles from the freezer at our shop, and we put about 5 frozen water bottles and about 15 regular water bottles in there, so we got cold water all day. Super convenient, gotta do it. But you also gotta replace, you know, all that fun stuff. And we eat good. Oh man, we eat good. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the little, you know, work that we did. I didn't want to do a time lapse because it was kind of a chaos. We were all over the place just trying to keep everything kind of split up, and I don't think I could have kept it in the frame. Would have wasted too much time. So hopefully y'all can forgive me for that. But we had an amazing week. We got lots of jobs tomorrow. It's Friday right now. We got more jobs tomorrow. We're booked up halfway through next week. It's good. It's fantastic. School's gonna start and it's gonna slow down. I'm really looking forward to a slowdown because I got so much work to do, like admin stuff, invoicing, follow up with customers. So hopefully when school starts, we slow down a little bit. I know I don't want to wish that, but I can't hire people to take things off my shoulders like I was talking about. So I need time, and I'm out of time. I work till 9, 10, 11 o'clock. I wake up at 5 a.m. So I'm sinking a ton of time. The numbers show it, like the success I've had, it shows that I put a lot of time into it, but I'm out of time. And that's kind of what this has been on my mind about, is valuing your time and trying to hire people to take things off of your shoulders so you don't have to do it, so you can focus on the things that are going to make the company the most money. You know, me doing invoicing and all these little things, I don't need to be doing that. Social media posts, I don't really need to be doing that. It's not difficult to teach somebody how to do it. So something to think about, guys. Try to fill your time. Once your time's maxed out and you're working 12, 14, 16 hours a day, you got to start hiring people, systems in place, and just figure it out and do it now. Do it now. Don't wait. Just get people on board, get equipment on board, and just start going. All right. So if you guys got any questions, feel free to comment below. Definitely like this, subscribe. I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe. You guys have a good one. Have a great weekend. Hopefully this goes away and I can shoot more videos. This week I didn't shoot any videos because I didn't want to sound like a frog. I still sound like a frog, but not as bad. And the coughing fits, just randomly start coughing when I'm in cold, dry air. So it's getting better though. Getting really better. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it wasn't COVID. I don't know. I didn't get tested. It's just cold, man. Anyways, hopefully it doesn't piss anybody off. But anyways, have a good one, guys. And we'll see you on the flip side. Thanks for watching my video.